In this video, we're going to talk about, should you invest in MsPassiveIncome.com? Quick answer. Whether MsPassiveIncome.com is right for you depends on your financial goals, risk tolerance, investment experience, and willingness to explore alternative asset classes. The platform may be a strong fit for investors seeking passive income, portfolio diversification, and opportunities outside traditional investments such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. However, it may not be suitable for investors who require immediate liquidity, prefer fully managed investment products, or are uncomfortable conducting their own due diligence. Regardless of your investment profile, the platform's free educational content and newsletter offer a low-risk way to learn about alternative income-generating investments. The platform focuses on sharing real investment experiences, where MsPassiveIncome.com tests each investment strategy using their own money first, before publishing real experiences, real numbers, and real results. This allows investors to evaluate opportunities based on practical insights and decide whether they align with their own goals. Who it's best for? Passive income investors. Investors looking for hands-off income opportunities may find the platform appealing. Many of the featured strategies are designed to generate returns over defined periods with minimal ongoing involvement after the initial investment. Busy professionals. Professionals with available capital but limited time to actively manage investments may appreciate the structured nature of these opportunities. Once due diligence is completed and capital is deployed, the investments typically require little day-to-day attention. Diversification-focused investors. For investors who already own stocks, bonds, or real estate, alternative asset classes such as legal lending, litigation financing, and entertainment financing may provide additional income streams that are less correlated with public market performance. Investors who enjoy learning. The platform is designed to make unfamiliar asset classes easier to understand. Investors willing to spend time learning before investing can benefit from the educational resources and founder-led insights. Self-directed investors. Those who prefer understanding exactly where their money is invested and who value transparency over marketing may appreciate the platform's approach of sharing real investment results alongside operator projections. Who may want to avoid it? Investors needing liquidity. Most opportunities involve committing capital for a fixed period. Investors who may need quick access to their funds should proceed cautiously and avoid investing money that may be required elsewhere. However, liquidity can vary depending on the specific opportunity. Certain strategies, including movie bridge loan financing and legal lending, may involve shorter, defined investment timelines compared with some other alternative investments. Very conservative investors. Alternative investments carry risks that differ from traditional savings products or government-backed investments. Investors focused primarily on capital preservation may find these opportunities unsuitable. Investors seeking fully managed solutions. MsPassiveIncome.com is not a fund, robo-advisor, or managed investment product. It is an educational and access platform. Investors are responsible for making their own decisions and managing their own due diligence process. Active traders. The platform's opportunities are structured financing arrangements rather than market-traded assets. Investors seeking short-term trading opportunities or frequent liquidity are unlikely to find a suitable fit. Investors uncomfortable with due diligence. Because investments are made directly with operators, investors must be willing to review contracts, ask questions, and evaluate risks independently. How it compares to traditional alternatives. Compared with traditional investment options, the opportunities featured on MsPassiveIncome.com generally offer potentially higher returns than savings accounts and many fixed income investments, greater complexity than publicly traded investments, lower liquidity than stocks, ETFs, and listed securities, less correlation with stock market performance, more responsibility for investor due diligence. As with any investment, returns are not guaranteed and actual results will vary. Questions to ask before investing. Before investing in any opportunity featured on the platform, consider the following. Financial readiness. Can I afford to have this capital committed for the full investment term? Does this investment represent a sensible portion of my overall portfolio? Do I have sufficient emergency savings outside of this investment? Understanding the opportunity. Do I understand how the investment generates returns? Have I reviewed the educational material available? Do I understand the potential risks and downside scenarios? Operator, due diligence. Have I researched the operator independently? Have I spoken directly with the operator and asked my own questions? Have I reviewed all agreements carefully? Am I comfortable with the operator's experience and communication style? Return expectations. Am I treating projected returns as estimates rather than guarantees? Have I reviewed actual historical outcomes where available? Am I comfortable if returns fall below expectations? Liquidity. Do I understand when my capital will be returned? Am I comfortable not having access to these funds during the investment term? Do I have a plan for reinvesting or using the proceeds once the investment ends? Potential benefits. The biggest attraction of the platform is access to alternative income-generating opportunities that many investors never encounter. For investors seeking diversification, these asset classes may provide returns that are driven by factors unrelated to stock markets or real estate values. The combination of educational content, founder transparency, and direct operator access creates a practical pathway for investors who want to explore alternatives. The platform also allows investors to learn without making any financial commitment, making the educational component valuable in its own right. Potential risks. Like all alternative investments, the opportunities featured on the platform carry meaningful risks. These may include operator risk, execution risk, sector-specific risk, liquidity constraints, potential capital loss. Some strategies are inherently more conservative than others, and investors should avoid assuming that projected returns are guaranteed outcomes. Success depends heavily on proper due diligence, realistic expectations, and disciplined portfolio management. Scenario-based guidance. If you're a salaried professional, start by exploring the educational content and learning about the platform's most established strategies. Consider gaining experience with a small allocation before increasing exposure. If you already own stocks and real estate, alternative income strategies may complement your existing portfolio by providing diversification and additional income streams. If you're new to investing, focus on education first. Read the available content, subscribe to the newsletter, and build your understanding before committing capital. If you're retired or near retirement, approach cautiously. Alternative investments may have a role within a broader portfolio, but capital preservation, liquidity needs, and risk tolerance should remain key considerations. If you're a high net worth investor, the platform may offer access to opportunities that can complement a broader alternatives allocation while providing direct access to operators and transparent information. Final thoughts. mspassiveincome.com can be a valuable resource for investors interested in alternative passive income opportunities. Its educational focus, founder transparency, real-world investment experience, and direct access model distinguish it from many investment-focused websites. The platform is best suited for investors who are financially stable, willing to learn, and comfortable conducting their own due diligence. It is less suitable for those seeking highly liquid, fully managed, or ultra-conservative investment products. For most people, the best first step is simple. Start with the free educational content and newsletter. Doing so allows you to learn about alternative investments, evaluate whether they align with your goals, and make informed decisions without any financial commitment.